Hey guys, welcome back to Coin Knowledge. So today we're going to be taking a look at Shrapnel again, and I know that the price has kind of been fluctuating recently, and I get a lot of questions actually of what my opinion on Shrapnel is. Am I worried about the recent dips? Am I not? So we'll go over all that in this video, and we'll do a quick recap on Shrapnel if you're not familiar. Then we'll look at some updates, look at the gameplay, look at the token recent price, in my opinion, and we'll compare it to a couple others gaming projects as well. So if you guys are a fan of crypto gaming and projects like this and updates, consider subscribing to the channel and liking the videos. Your support means everything. So if we look at Shrapnel, what is it? It is a first-person shooter building on Avalanche. And if we actually look here, it is actually one of the most polished, in my opinion, like AAA kind of level FPSs or first-person shooters building in all of crypto gaming right now. There's been a lot of hype around it. They did launch their token, the Shrap token, in early November of 2023. So it is very recent. Obviously, it has not seen a bull run. And again, they've been doing very well. I think they minted out one of their mints, the Sigma mint or something, earlier this year as well. So again, that's kind of a quick synopsis on Shrapnel. And here's some gameplay also just on their Twitter. So it's very easy for me to be bullish on it because I think Shrapnel is going to do very well. So if we look here, again, this is in-game shots right now. So it reminds me a lot of like a Call of Duty level, even like almost like a Battlefield. That's kind of what it reminds me of. And obviously we know how successful Call of Duty has been. So they've been killing it. I believe they had a play test on, well, it says December 7th, but I think they had some play tests in December. I don't think the game's fully out. I mean, if you look at their roadmap, what they have coming, so obviously more, customization, marketplace. I believe Shrapnel is also building, I believe so. We've covered it so many times, but I believe that they are building their own subnet on Avalanche, the Shrap subnet. I want to believe so. You look back on other videos or go through their white paper to really find out for yourself, but I do want to believe that is the case. I'm pretty sure. And then obviously more to come. So pre-alpha, having the gameplay, and the biggest thing with games like this, especially any game in crypto gaming, is especially when the product isn't out but it's coming. When's the game gonna come? I believe that the game is gonna come pretty soon in 2024, and really as long as it comes out before the bull run, I think that could be such a huge catalyst from it. I mean, right now, if we're looking at the token price, again, it's sitting at about a $72 million market cap, which might sound pretty high, and it is compared to a lot of other projects that we cover here. But you have to remember that they launched, in November at about 8 to 10 cents. We were covering it all the way back then, and then they had this little dip down here to 15 cents, ran up to 23, 25 cents. And then there was some internal lawsuit from the team members that I think is coming back around a little bit right now. I believe so is what we're seeing right now with the recent price action. But it quickly got eaten up and shot back up to 20 cents, and then it got all the way up to 40 cents. If you look at the market cap here, where it got up to, I mean, this thing almost touched 100K in market cap. So, and I still think it's undervalued relatively compared to where it's going to go. Obviously, we can see it's on Avalanche, BNB, and Ethereum. We can get your hands on it if you decide to. None of this is financial advice. I'm just answering the question that I get in the comments sometimes about my opinion and my conviction on Shrap. Has it changed? Has it not? It hasn't changed. I'm still extremely bullish on Shrapnel, and in my opinion, I can actually see this recent dip that we've kind of been in. If we compare it up to 40 cents, it's kind of been shooting down, to that sub 30-cent level. I can see it almost like that initial dip from the lawsuit news, almost like if you've been looking for a DCA level for Shrapnel and you're bullish in it, this could be that opportunity, because I honestly think that Shrapnel has quite a ways to run. I mean, even at a $72 million market cap, if we compare it to something like, like a big time that launched, earlier this year in 2023, similar thing. It launched at like a $30 million market cap, which were, I think Shrapnel launched at like a $20 to $30 million market cap as well. When it hit the public, like on market cap and all that stuff, not pre-sale, and then it quickly shot up recently. We saw this thing get to like almost $250 million in market cap, and it's kind of just been holding around that 200 million. And the big difference here is that it's at 164 million right now, but it has a fully diluted about 2.5 billion, which is pretty insane, considering that Shrapnel's dilution is only really 900 million fully diluted, and their token supply or their token dilution isn't as bad as big time, especially the unlocks. They don't really have any major unlocks until I believe April is when you're going to start seeing some Shrap tokens get unlocked. And then we could be, a concern in April. Obviously, the Bitcoin halving should be happening around then. So I think that could almost counteract whatever unlocks will be happening. But, definitely expect some more volatility in April. And then I think from April to November will be the next kind of unlock period, or from a different allocation from the vesting schedule. So something to keep note of. And you can keep track of that on different websites like DApp Radar, Crypto Rank, Token Unlock, stuff like that. But again, I think that Shrapnel is completely still undervalued. When we look at a $71 million, $72 million market cap compared to something like an Axie Infinity from the last bull run that got up to about almost a 9 to 10 billion, almost a $10 billion market cap. One individual game, which, let's be honest, at that time, the games came a long ways. I mean, that's not, I'm not denying that for Axie Infinity. They've built quite a bit in the last couple years, which is good. It's a solid project, but at that time, at that $10 billion market cap evaluation, it was crap. It was literally this. It was 2D clicker. People were not playing it for the game. They were playing it for the earning potential, which is fine. I mean, there's a lot of power there, but that's it. They were just playing it to make money, and it had a lot of hype. Now this run, I can actually see Shrapnel. Shrapnel, in my opinion, is going to have almost a similar run like, Axie Infinity, like an Illuvium. Honestly, I mean, if we just go ahead and look up Illuvium here, we'll look at its chart. But point being, if Axie Infinity could get to 10 billion, I don't have any issue with why Illuvium or why Shrapnel couldn't do very similar. And if you look at Illuvium, they even got to $1.2 billion in market cap. And they didn't even have a game last time. It was just speculation, just an idea, just a concept. Now, this time, Shrapnel will have a game. It will be playable. It will be multi-chain. Again, I believe they're having their own subnet on Avalanche. I'm pretty sure, but I would have to look deeper into that. I can't remember off the top of my head right now, but I'm pretty sure. And they have a lot of hype going on around them. And we know that Avalanche Gaming is going to have a huge narrative, in my opinion. Again, just my opinion, but a lot of other people seem to think the same thing. We can talk about it in the comments below. Let's dispute it if you think otherwise. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If we look at where they're currently located at, or as far as exchanges, I mean, they're already on KuCoin, Bybit, Trader Joe, Uniswap, Baguette. I think there's a Mexi listing, I want to say. Bitrue, Bitmart. I thought there was a Mexi listing. Maybe not. That's actually kind of weird, unless I completely whiffed it. But either way, I mean, it's listed on a couple exchanges, but nothing huge like a Binance or like a Crypto.com or like a Coinbase. I mean, KuCoin's pretty good, but obviously not the biggest exchange. I think that Shrapnel is still pretty early. Again, especially at this market cap, I definitely see Shrapnel, in my opinion, breaking $1 billion in circulating market cap come the bull run. No problem, honestly, especially when the game comes out and we start really being able to get our hands on this product. I see Shrapnel breaking $1 billion in circulating market cap without hesitation. But again, remember, come April, around April, there's going to be some more token unlocks, so just keep your eyes out. That's something definitely to take note of, but I don't know. That's just my opinion on Shrapnel. Again, I get questions on it. If I still like Shrapnel, if I got scared away or not. I didn't. I mean, I still hold Shrapnel, full disclosure, and I think that it's going to have an incredible run, and I think that the game is solid. It's one of the upper tier crypto games building in the space, especially in the first person shooter niche. I think that Shrapnel is it, and I think it could do very well. Especially out of games that have a product right now and have a token release. Shrapnel is kind of it for me for first-person shooters. But either way, let's talk about it in the comments below. What do you guys think? Can you see Shrapnel having a good run? Do you think this is it for Shrapnel? Do we go lower, higher? What do you guys think? Could you see yourself playing the games? I don't know. Let's talk about it. If you guys can like the video, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share the video. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right. See you guys.